This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net, Danger Entertainment Network Podcasts.
Hanging with the Danger Club. Down, down. Hanging with the Danger Club. Bow, bow, bow.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
So are we going to join a cult?
There is a living God that you can see with your own eyes. Son, get up here. I see a lost soul out there. What is your name?
Danny Karagor.
I see Folton doing this and I just put my hand on his shoulder.
That's not right.
No, I know, but we can't do this here.
I use the wand to speak with animals.
All right, my name's Dave Ravens.
I put the bag in a sack and then bury that underneath a bunch of hay over in the corner. Listen, Philippe, hopefully I will come back, but if I don't, I just want you to know I love you.
The adventure continues now.
We are rolling.
Rolling deep.
Just like
I hope she's not.
Because if she is, we owe her some royalties for that. She's famously litigious and violent. That's not true. We made that up. Hello, everyone. Tweet us, Adele.
What class
Big up
would
Adele.
Adele be in Pathfinder 2?
Bard, sure.
Bard, isn't it?
It's an easy answer.
Yeah.
But then you compare that to someone who's like, what about David Bowie? He would have been a bard.
He would have been Bard.
No, by
He would have been a
comparison.
wizard.
I don't know.
Wizard?
She might have been
Bard.
some kind of paladin, maybe. I don't know.
Paladin.
Yeah.
What would
Interesting.
Eminem be? Bard.
Rogue.
Yeah, I think Rogue, maybe.
Rogue. He's small and appears violent, but is never around.
He does like wearing a hood as well.
About who else? What's a funny musician? What about all of the Backstreet Boys? What class would they be? Do you reckon you could have an adventuring party?
Individual Backstreet Boy.
Yeah,
Well,
fuck it.
well,
Yeah, why not?
because
So the one with
they
the
have a
beard.
fifth of a personality.
I don't remember enough about them, Scott.
I like the one who looks a little bit like he's their dad. You know, there's one Backstreet
Yeah,
Boy
yeah,
who kind of
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like he brought them all in the car. The one with the bit. Do any of us know the names of the Backstreet Boys? Someone was.
Brian.
I want to say Howie.
Nigel
Honestly,
Boyd.
Yeah. No, wait. That's. Yeah. No. Fuck it. Yeah.
There's probably an AJ in there. Is there an AJ? That
There's
sounds
got to be an
a-
AJ. Yeah, it's got to be like something like that. I was supposed to do it. I was up for an advert quite recently, which was with the Backstreet Boys.
What?
Yeah. That would have been sick, wouldn't it? All the Backstreet Boys, like, and me. But
That just
I
would have been
didn't-
all right.
Isn't that an E17 song?
17.
Yeah.
Backstreet's back. All right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll give you that.
Well,
actually. That's
I mean,
fine.
I was going to say Backstreet Back, but
Yes.
yeah. Backstreet Back.
If we can keep this going
Any
for a
other
little bit
Backstreet?
longer, I'm gonna get
Any
the
other
names
Backstreet
up.
Boys songs you want to reference? I'll never break your heart.
Everybody.
I mean, that's the same song.
Same one.
That's
Same
literally
one.
the same song.
Everybody.
Let him get there himself.
Everybody.
His therapist said it's good for him to sing this out, so yeah.
Body right.
Bow, dow, 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 dow. Bow,
We
bow,
are
dow, dow.
all bards.
There is an AJ in the Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
There
There was an
is
AJ.
a Howie in the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
You really knew this stuff, man.
I did. I was
really
talking about just
knew.
the other day.
He's not even looking at his phone.
There is. There's a Nick. Remember Nick? Nick.
Good old Nick.
I think was he the one with the floppy hair? I think so. There's Kevin. Good strong.
Wow.
Kevin.
Good strong pop star name is Kevin. And there's a Brian.
There's always a Brian.
I bet they call him Kev though, didn't they?
I've got to say, apart from the first two, that is a broadside of sensible names right there. Kevin, Brian.
They probably call him like Kev, like put a 7 at the end or something, you know?
Yeah.
Kevzon. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, I'm
Always a
Kev
number in the
Sev.
name.
Kev
Boy
7
band.
sounds like.
It's not a new metal band.
We should probably stop talking about the Backstreet Boys and get into something, shouldn't we?
What do you think some of our star dangerlings would be in terms of classes?
Did you just put a hierarchy on the Dangerlings, right?
No, well, like, I'm just saying.
I tell you what.
Not stars.
I tell you what. Let's talk about that in the next episode. I think.
Stay tuned.
I think Dangerlings need to hear.
Well
that.
done, Dad.
Divisions within a small collection of fans.
Stay tuned for the Dangerling schism. Yeah.
Find out
Dangerlings.
who our favourites are.
You're all our favourite.
Well, Kevin and Brian and Howie.
AJ.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
The Backstreet Boys are our favourite Dangerlings, whether they like it or not.
Tweet us.
Tweet us,
Backstreet
Kevin.
Dangerlings. Backstreet Dangerlings?
I'm the Backstreet Dangerling.
So where are we at? We're still in Tamron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a plan to join a cult.
Do you know what?
planning.
This does feel a little bit like Caremarga kind of all over again.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a
Caremarga
plan.
Part 2,
We're walking around a big fortressy building and working out ways of getting in without getting killed. It's all feeling very familiar.
Although we've done half of it successfully.
And we've
Shania.
dropped the animals off again.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. This is actually the first time that Velder's dropped off Jin.
Yeah, I think you've always had him.
Yeah, well, I don't think the cult's going to be like a party where it's like, oh, how cute, you've got a fox with it. It's going to be like, they're going to be like, well, you're clearly not with the cub brother because you've got a fox following
I think it'd be a good way to prove that your devotion to the cult, though, if you drain gin in front of them.
Yeah, right.
They'd probably be quite into that.
This draining thing, seriously, man. if you're all endorsing animal cruelty, that's up to you, but I am
If
not.
there is any animal cruelty, by the way, Shania's going to lose her shizzle.
Exactly.
Is that- is
there
that
is
the-
no animal cruelty.
That's literally, it's in the rules now.
It
by
is.
the way.
Is that the same Shania that a few weeks ago chopped the head off of a shark, put it on her own head, and then made it talk to Folton, telling Folton everything was going to be all right?
I really don't remember that happening.
But that's a fish. That's not an animal. That's a fish.
Is that fake
She's a
news drum? Is that fake?
Yeah, that's some. Yeah, man.
We've literally got a recording of it. You're doing a proper Trump now and just going, no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
No,
I never
you're
said
making
that.
this up.
No.
Absolutely
No,
not.
I remember no show.
Not an LBC phone in, all right? You can so we
Good times.
Speaking of if you really wanted to go down the dark route, I think creating a new familiar only takes like an hour or so. You can do it. So what you could have done if you wanted to smuggle Jin inside is you could have killed Jin, joined the cult, gotten inside, and then performed a ritual inside to create yourself a new familiar.
Jam.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, we thought Jin had drowned in the lake anyway when we all fell in. You know, when MZ had his little vision.
Yeah.
No one remembers MZ now. Fucking
Fine. when we jumped off in Caremarga.
Yeah.
No, he got the best swim check of everyone.
Oh, did he?
Like,
Oh, right.
yeah, pretty much all a natural 20 for Jin to just do. He was fine. He was just made it at the beach. He was sat there waiting.
Yeah.
It was all dry. By the time we got there, he was like, yeah, where you been?
That little sound you did there sounded like the Batman.
It did. That's Jin's swimming
Jin
noise.
the fox has just got this-
Maybe we should do that every
Passage
time.
of time has passed.
Can't believe you've denied everyone a monkey cultist.
I mean, I think
Afraid so.
I think they're going to have a much more pleasant time in the woods, chilling out, eating fruit.
Plus,
and
also,
stuff
you
than
know,
we are.
if we really, really need saving, maybe we could message one of them. You know, just saying, if we get into real trouble.
Yeah, right. Come on in.
See.
Let's go and join a cult.
that would be a great animated spin-off. I think it was mentioned in the last episode, but the adventures of Jin and Philippe.
I mean, you know, and also, what's her name? Nuala, she's with them, so.
Yeah.
Just
She
6
we think-
episodes from now, Philippe and Jin are just looking out from the forest and just see Tamron burning, and they're like, "The beacons are lit."
I don't want to, but this sound racial stereotyping because it might be. But Nuala, Ranger. I mean, it's pretty clear. I didn't want to assume though, because she's an archer and she's at a woodland feast and all this kind of stuff. But what do we think?
I thought she was a druid.
Is she a druid?
She's a ranger.
She's an elf, right?
I think
Well, she's an elf. No. I mean in terms of her class, because we're talking about
I thought we
classes
were
earlier.
told
so
that she was a ranger, weren't we?
You were specifically told that she was a ranger.
Yeah, we were.
But the person who told you might have been elf racist, so you know.
True.
You don't know.
Goddamn elfists, they're everywhere. Oh, I missed that.
Rangers, that's their cooking. It's like, I'm a chef. Yeah, ranger chef. So, how do we think this is going? What do you think the big problems are going to be in terms of infiltrating this cult? Because you've established that
we're going to be probably
things kicking off might be dangerous, but
we're probably going to be separated as well. Like when we go in there and we.
I don't give Dan ideas.
I'm workshopping here.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just tell me because I've written nothing. So if you can just tell me what you think sort of dramatic things would be to happen.
I mean, to be honest, I think my biggest concern, aside from someone who've already finding the weapons, which would be a bit of a blow, is Folton.
Folton might join.
Folton just going, I'm just going to kill everyone now at some sort of crucial juncture because he's been a bit off the...
Although he did have that conversation with you on the ship about how he was sorry that he killed that kid.
He did, and then since then he's been solidly drinking and making threatening gestures towards.
But then he did drink before as well. But he's just drinking more than you've seen.
The same drinking. It's fun. Remember fun Barbie from Friends? And then there's fun drinking, then there's solitary, lonely, sad with an axe drinking.
Yeah.
Well,
and the recruitment drive is in a pub, so
let's find out how that goes down. Are we going to get fun Folton or are we going to get sad Folton?
I mean, either way, people are going to die.
Both have a body count. So we pick up in the Ranger's Lament. You've just walked into it. So it's a kind of, it's a small tavern. It's only got basically just one tap room. You can see a door that leads off to the kitchens behind, which is currently closed. There is a barman, man with grey hair, thin man who addressed you as you walked in, and there's a half-elf with a shaved head who's sitting at one of the benches having a drink. There's nobody else here, which perhaps seems a little unusual. You've looked around all of the other tap rooms and taverns and bars that you've been past in Tamron have been quite busy. It's a busy, bustling city, and especially this part of town. But this one is relatively quiet. Maybe people have an idea of what's going on. The barman takes out a bottle of whiskey and puts it on the table and says, "What can I get you?"
A yak's milk and a chat, please.
You want the Indian menu? Gotcha. That's
what?
Chat.
It's kind of I don't know what India is. It doesn't exist in this world.
Dan immediately takes 2 psychic damage.
This isn't Winter's Grasp. We don't reference the real world. Good Adventure Path played that. So they
thanks, Random
doing
Dan.
the good work of Paizo's marketing team there. So he pours some drinks for you all. He does actually have a bit of yak's milk, so he does pour some of that out.
Where'd you get this?
It's an import from Varisia.
Have you tried any?
No, it looks disgusting. Why would you drink it?
Have a little bit of mine, mate. Go on.
No, I'm all right.
Just have a little bit.
No,
Drink it.
Okay, wait. Just honestly, mate, you try new things. I'm about to try new things. Quite a different change in my life. I've had a few life changes as well. I'm all about getting to know people and trying to try new things. So here you go. Karagor pushes the cup across the table. Just try a little bit of the yak's milk. It'd be nice.
It's a bit enably, isn't it, Karagor? The man doesn't want to drink.
Drink it.
Just offering him a drink.
I mean, to be
Drink
fair, you
it.
should know what you're serving in your own pub, mate. Do you know what I mean? If
Exactly.
someone
I mean,
says,
that is
have you
true.
got any alcoholic-based milk and you don't know what it tastes like, then
And
they're
it might
going to
go
wonder.
lovely with a chat.
Drink it.
Go make a diplomacy check to see if, or an intimidation if you want.
I think it's more intimidating,
Karagor
isn't it?
isn't intimidating.
Okay.
Karagor's diplomatizing, and he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it quite well. That's 24. Have the yak's milk, mate.
He looks down at it and he goes, "Well, it's been 10 years, but what harms one drink, eh?" he takes it, gingerly has a bit of a sip. He's like,
Nice, isn't it?
"Oh, sweet nectar."
I mean, it's yak's milk. It's not nectar, but you know, yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Karagor takes the cup back.
He puts it down. He pours himself a whiskey. Yeah. To your health. He drinks it.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
That's so
Have
bad.
another one.
That's really bad. And I just say drink responsibly.
When the fun stops.
Yeah, we have to put a disclaimer in there because,
Because we do sell booze.
Hey.
By the time this episode goes out,
Danger Club
Yak's milk.
whiskies going
Danger
out
Club
on the shelves.
moonshine.
Danger Club.
Yak's milk. If
Danger
anyone
Club
out there
whiskey.
has had problems being addicted to Yak's milk.
So he pours with the rest of you whatever drinks that you want, and you're able to just sit and. Do you want to sit separately? Do you want to talk to the half elf, or just wait it out?
Yeah, I think maybe
good.
approach half off. Can I point out that Shania's got all her bandages on, covering
Okay.
up all of the sort of scars and stuff at this point, as well as the shrouds.
Sensible move.
Why does a bartender go sober and then work in a bar?
Surely that's a sort of self.
I mean,
sort of
you know,
flagellation,
quite sadistic,
isn't it?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Sometimes he thinks maybe he had the bar first, you know, and you know he was a casual drinker, and then he got into terrible times, and then he had to give up. But it's still his livelihood. He still works there. Still, all the people he likes, the vibe of the place.
You did that out of
and
character,
then-
didn't you, James?
What?
Yeah, I did.
I was in that
But
character as well, but it's quite funny
into
that-
character.
Oh, sorry.
It was nice.
Should I just start talking out of nowhere? Saying what we're all
I was just going
thinking.
to go back into character. It's fine.
Shania Rain is in the real world. Everyone run.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So you go over and you talk to the half elf.
Hello there. We are wishing to join your good cause.
He turns and looks at you. So your shrouds are all on, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
you're
it's
even a
hard
dark
to
elf.
tell. Yeah, even
You're
what anything about
Your
him.
steampunk death once again.
Yes, exactly.
To call back to episode 1 of the
Yeah.
podcast. He looks you up and down. Who are you?
My name is Naraya.
Right. I'm just gonna write that down because I feel like there might be a lot of fake names in this. All right. Naraya,
Yeah.
what you doing here?
Oh, well, you know, I was out in the square yesterday and I saw the speeches happening and I felt like you made an excellent case for your cause, for what you're doing here with the living God, and I want to know more. I wish to join up. I wish to find out about what is happening here and hopefully contribute to the cause.
He smiles. Says, "No, I'm not. I'm not part of the cult. I mean, I want to be. That's why I'm here. I saw the speech as well."
All right,
you're
I
just
thought you were
waiting.
recruiting people here, no?
That's what they said. They said they're recruiting here today. I'm waiting to join.
What's your name, mate?
Oh, right, okay. What's...
My name's Elvar.
Elva.
Elvar.
Elva.
Elva.
Is that?
Are you all going to say it?
Okay.
Is it Elva? Is it like one name?
That's one name. Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't
Wait,
got like
it's
a
not-
second name. Is it Elva? Like, can I call you El?
No, it's not my
one
name.
name.
Just checking, mate.
Call me Elvar.
Right,
What's your
Elva.
second name?
My second name.
Hey,
My second name's Hammerstein.
Elva Hammerstein.
Yeah, but don't call me it. I don't like it.
Why? It's your name.
Yeah, it's my dad's name though.
It's pretty metal.
You're not a fan of your dad?
Nah, don't like my dad.
Why not?
He keeps trying to make me. I don't know. He keeps telling me I have to join a family business. Keeps telling me I have to follow what he wants to do. He's always like, he's always drunk. I can't deal with him.
Well, this is
Got to
fun.
make my own way, innit?
This is similar to my story, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, my father wanted me to join the family business.
God, dads, eh?
Yeah, Dad's.
Who needs them?
I
Karagor.
raise a whiskey to him. And
He raises his own drink.
Karagor looks over to the barman and goes, "Mate, are you? Do you know anything about the children?"
Yeah, they I don't let them in the bar because it's a pub. Too young to drink. Don't let them in. He takes another drink. What? Oh shit! Oh my god! They got the recruitments today.
Yeah, it says on the side of the door
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're here to join.
of your pub.
Yeah, that's here today. He takes another drink.
Who do we speak to?
Well, they should be here any minute. It should be. They're coming here.
Okay, so they're not here yet. Then no, they're okay. Fine.
He
All right.
stops
All right.
and looks around the room at each of you, and then then does another look. No, none of them are here. I was just checking that none of you were.
can I sense
That sits
motive
down.
on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's it? It's not sense motive.
It's
is it?
perception to try and read
Perception.
somebody's
That
body
is
language.
a 20.
A 20. He is hitting the bottle pretty hard.
Does he look like nervous?
No, I wouldn't say nervous. He's slightly embarrassed that he forgot it was today, but he's for a moment. But yeah, he's kind of more preoccupied with falling in love with his old lover, whiskey. Okay.
Okay.
That's really what you get from him. You don't get that he's like, ooh, shifty.
And there's no one else in the pub, just the half elf with the shaved head who's looking to join, and the barman.
And the barman, yes.
And that's it.
That's it for the moment.
Okay, Karagor sits down and waits.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You sit down and you await after about 20 minutes. The door opens again, and some figures walk in. There are 5 figures wearing grey robes, and there is one figure wearing black robes. They all wear the masks of Razmir upon them. They nod to you as you arrive. Elvar kind of gives them a little bit of a thumbs up, but not in a way like he knows them, just as a kind of trying to acknowledge him. The man in the black robes walks over and nods to the bartender, and then he turns to all of you and says, he steps up by the bar and says, Welcome all of you. You've come here to seek the power and glory of Razmir, I take it. The great, all-powerful, living god. All the men in grey, all chant, "All hail the living god!" Yes. You made a great step here today. He is proud of all of you for taking the first of the 31 steps to true enlightenment, to stand beside the God that you can see and you can touch, to one day be able to set foot on the shores of Razmaran itself, on a land of peace. He is the true God. He is the one great God. He is a God who rewards those who follow him. What other God lives among their people? What other God gives to their people so freely? What other God can lead you to true salvation? None of them can, save for Razmir. Razmir is the one God who can offer you power, who can offer you fortune, who can offer you all the things that you have been lacking in your lives. He can offer you the glory if you will give yourself to that. So, I have one question for you. Will you join with Razmir?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Elvar bangs his fist on the table and goes, aye! Yes. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased at that. I see that we have some great children today. He looks over and says, Danny Karagor. Brother Danny, I knew I would see you here. It is a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, I somehow knew that our paths would cross again. Aye. Yeah, for some reason.
Tell me, Brother Danny, why do you seek the living God?
I seek the living God because I'm bereft without direction on this land, and I am looking for a way to broaden my horizons and, learn more stuff and get closer to things and actually find maybe a purpose in that, because I've been pretty directionless since certain things happened in my life. And actually, now I mention it, there has been a weird, I could do with a chat maybe and a sit down. I don't often talk out loud to people. Do you do counselling? But really what I want, I think what I'm saying is to put my various talents to good use in that. Do you know what I mean? Because I've got many of them. I'm good at a lot of stuff, but I don't know if it's always pointing in the right direction. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like Karagor was just pouring and drinking his own Kool-Aid. Convincing himself. Oh. Brother Karagor, you can have all of those things. Brother Danny, Karagor.
Right, roll initiative. This guy knows. Fuck it, we're killing him. Magic missile.
Kicks over the table.
Brother Danny, you will have all of those things. Trust me. I'm just gonna write your other name down.
That's fair. What's your name?
My name is Engarthis.
Engarthis? Well, looks like I might also write your name down just for some reason. Engarthis.
All right. Well, now we're here. Let's do the sex.
They're skipping to step 12 already?
Step 12.
This is my kind of cult.
Karagor's already got his kilt down.
Step 12 is the most heavily mopped step on the steps. Engarthis turns to the barman and says, "Give these. The church will pay for all of these drinks. Give these children anything children of Razmir, anything that they wish. And after that, we shall go to the temple. We shall begin your initiation."
What? Sorry, out of character. What color robes is Engarthis wearing?
Engarthis wears black.
Black.
Everyone else is wearing grey.
And I might have missed it, but did he say his rank or title or anything?
He did not.
Fine, cool.
Although we know that Nuala was given a white robe when she was an initiate, so presumably it goes white, grey, black.
Yeah, I think we need that one. I was just checking which one.
The one you've seen lots of grey robes. You've only seen one black robe so far. You've seen a couple of white robes during the speech, but that's it. Yeah, mostly grey. So the barman goes around and takes drinks orders and food orders for all of you, and brings you anything you like. I mean, no, it's a small bar. Just brings you a freedom air. And he brings you whatever food and things you like, and you have a bit of time to talk. The priests will come and join you, and they stand around. Engarthis himself stays back, watching proceedings. Do you want to talk to any of the priests while you eat and drink?
No.
Okay.
Do you have a good time in there, mate? In the old,
Oh yes, it is the best thing I've ever done is joining the church.
What's the best thing that's happened to you while you've been in that temple?
Well, people respect me finally.
Oh yeah, you got to have respect, ain't ya?
I have people who take me seriously.
Is it?
Yeah, nobody on the outside ever liked me. Nobody on the outside ever took me seriously. They always tell me to shut up. Never let me join in anything. Finally, now I got people here who trust me and love me.
May I ask, what good have you done with the church? What progress have you made?
What progress? Well, we have tithed a great deal of gold. We have contributed greatly to the betterment of Razmir. I feel that I'm a long way along the path. I'm already on the 5th step.
And
what have you done?
How long you been there for?
Oh, I've been in the church for 6 months now.
6 months.
They tell me I've made great progress in that time.
Well done.
What did you do in those 5 steps?
What did I do? Well, I learned the tenets of Razmir. I copied holy text, and I attended scripture, and I attended training. I bettered myself physically. I'm stronger than I was before. I can run faster.
How do you tell each other apart? Because you're all wearing robes and masks.
Well, you get used to it, and we take our masks off when we eat.
Oh right,
we must
fair
only.
Play, yeah.
The laws of Razmir mean we must wear our masks when we speak with outsiders, or anytime we are outside of the temple.
I guess that's when you know when your brares are, innit? When you can when you can recognise each other from just the eyes.
Yes, it is true brotherhood.
Yeah.
What are your other friends? What steps are they on?
Well, most of them are 4s like me.
How long has it taken them to get to step 4?
They are the others who have joined around the same time as me. We tend to speak to each other because we are in similar groups. But there are some who are as high as some are a 7. I know. I think somebody was an 8.
So it takes quite a long time to get to level 4. Is that what you're saying?
It takes a long time to gain enlightenment.
Sure. Yeah.
And do you call each other by the numbers there? Is that it? Do you identify each other by like the 4s and the 3s depending when they're on the steps?
No, it's not Meow Meow Beans. Season 5 of Community, quality episode.
What are Meow Meow Beans?
I am pitching
and how can I eat
all
them?
sorts of things this week.
Yeah, right.
Is that something that's served in the cult, Meow Meow Beans?
No, we eat a lot of beans. We do eat a lot of beans, a lot of potatoes.
I fucking told you. I told you there was going to be beans.
You did say
you
this.
did say beans. You fucking said that, didn't I?
You called it. Yeah.
Mate, do they have like masks? Because I'm a bit worried. You can see I've got a beak here. Do you know what I mean? Do they make a mask that fits the old beak?
I think they'll accommodate you. Yes, we have non-humans.
Nice one.
Brother Zorog is not human. He has a mask which fits. He has a long face, and he has a mask that fits over that.
What? Yeah.
Could you? What about Banana Face? Would you be able to?
There's a bloke we know. He's got a big round face.
Well, it's sort of
Bananas aren't round.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
one
yeah.
side,
Kind of like a banana.
This story makes no sense at all.
And it's weird because his mum named him that.
She named him.
And he called his children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Banana
it's
Face
weird.
Junior, I believe. And
Yeah.
See, that's the trouble with non-believers. It's a cycle. It's a cycle of mockery. They just mock each other, and they come up with silly names to make fun of each other and belittle each other. And we don't do that sort of thing in the cult.
What's your
What's
name?
your name?
My name's Carlisle.
Carlisle what?
Carlisle Cook.
No.
It's not that.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I guess.
No, you're all right. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I told you, there is no joke. There are no jokes in the Brotherhood.
This is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of humor.
We are very serious
There's going to be
people.
lots of laughs.
Could you give us a clue as to what the first step of the steps are? You know,
The first step is to be accepted. The first step you have to spend a full night in prayer and contemplation, and if you emerge from that,
on your own.
it's contemplation of self.
Hey,
So on your J's, yeah.
Carlisle, just then you said that it was a cult. Is it a cult or a church?
No, it's a church. Oh God, did I say cult?
You did. You mentioned cult, but
Just by saying that, I could be made a 3 again.
oh well.
So you do call each other by names.
Look, I
by
tell you
numbers.
what. We won't tell anyone. It'll be our little secret.
Yeah, we will keep it under our masks or
Yeah.
whatever.
Definitely not a cult.
We'll keep it under our hat, yeah.
what did out of character?
Well, you
what did
remember
Noala
that we
say
know it.
she was level wise?
She just said she was an initiate,
Oh, okay, so just like level,
and then she ran away. I think
level 1, I guess, for her, because she was there for literally. She said that she got
Like 3
made-
days or something.
Yeah, and these guys have been there for like
6 months.
yeah, and they're only level 3.
I level 5.
Is it initiate level? How many levels are there
An
again?
initiate.
31.
31.
31 steps.
So, do you become an initiate when you're 31, or do you become an initiate when you're like 1?
1.
No,
Okay.
initiate.
Okay, cool.
Yes, eventually you could become a full priest, and then you could become a herald, and then the heralds who are truly successful, some of them stay and become high priests, and some of them, the really lucky ones, they get to go east. They get to go to Razmaran, and that's what's going to happen to me one day.
Carlisle, you've been in there 6 months.
Yes.
How must be quite a thing when someone reaches level step 30 or step 31.
He laughs. Nobody reaches step 31.
Which was going to be my next question.
Step 31 is the step atop which Razmir sits himself. That step 31 is godhood.
Right.
We may reach it one day, but not here. Perhaps those in Razmiran attain the upper steps.
Who's the highest apart from Razmir?
I don't know. The highest we have here is our high priestess. But I don't know.
What level is she?
I don't know. I don't really know levels of people who are above me. People don't talk about their levels so much. We talk about it ourselves because we know each other. But I wouldn't dream to ask.
You
somebody
would not deem to ask such a person
No,
what
it-
levels they're at.
It would be very rude to ask somebody
Heretic,
like
yeah.
Angarthus or Krant or anyone. I wouldn't want to ask them what level they
Garthus
were.
and Krant.
Grant the High Priestess.
He laughs again. No, Krant.
Okay, you keep laughing. Well, I've got no idea. It doesn't make any sense to mock someone who's got no idea about anything. He's trying to join the court, mate.
Brother Danny, that is because you are not yet on the first step. You are not. I remember when I was like you, unenlightened, asking such foolish questions.
You seem to be doing a lot of mocking for people who do not do the
Yeah,
mocking.
you got no
know?
jokes and no humour, but you keep laughing at me.
We do not mock those who are our brothers and sisters.
Great. Who's Grant?
But you are not our brothers and sisters yet.
No,
so,
but we will be, and we're going to get on just
I'm
fine.
getting it out.
You are.
before we get to go back
Hey,
inside.
listen, me too. Who's Krant?
Krant, he's one of the priests. He trains the initiates.
And he's like in a black robe, I guess.
No, a grey robe.
Right,
He's a
okay.
priest.
Human?
Priests wear grey robes.
Is he human?
Well, I suppose you could call him that, yes. Oh, I must not mock him. Oh,
Have you ever seen
I'm having a
Rasmir?
bad day. Talking to you non-believers is making me...
I go over to the what do you call it? The other guy.
Half-elf?
The main guy.
Engarthus.
Oh, right.
Engarthus,
that's
sorry,
right,
yeah. And I just whisper to him, you may want to sort your initiative out. He's a level 3, but I don't know. I think you should bump him down a bit. He's been talking about you being a cult, and he's been mocking other people.
Which one is that?
He points to the one that he was just talking to.
His name's Carlisle. We're a bunch of grasses, aren't we?
Let's not turn this.
Yeah, no, that's Karagor.
Thank you for your vigilance, brothers. I can see that you're going to be great members of the cult. Both
We're
of
going to
you.
grass so many people up. I tell you, I'm going to fucking snitch.
What are your names, brothers?
Brother Folton.
I like that you paused.
Fulton. There we go. That's a good name.
Peter.
Ross just looking around and he sees a ton that is full.
My name's Jimmy Two Beaks.
Excited, isn't he? Because he doesn't have 2 beaks.
Yeah, I used to work at this place, right? And I walked in, and someone said to me, "You should have 2 beaks," and it just kind of stuck. Do you know what I mean? So that was it. Jimmy Two Beaks.
They mock you, Jimmy. I bet people call you a bird.
Do you know what, son? That happens a bit, actually. The old 2-beak thing, don't mind that. Love it. The old bird thing, yeah.
That's the same as calling a human an ape. We don't have Darwinism. I don't know that, but it's fourth wall is.
I've heard something of that. Yeah, I heard something about that. Yeah.
It is. People should not mock each other like that. Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
glad that you're here. I'm glad that you are welcome as a part of us, Jimmy Two Beaks, and you too, Folton.
Yeah, man. You spell it F-U-L-T.
Right.
O-N.
Oh, he's a genius, all right, yeah. You definitely sidestepped that one, didn't you? Fulton.
I'll make sure. I record.
Everyone, yeah. Everyone on the Discord keeps calling Fulton.
Yeah.
It's because I got an accent, so it kind of sounds like I'm saying Fulton, but it's Fulton.
Elvar.
Ross is really annoyed.
Yeah, he just drank some apple juice with venom.
Every time.
And just mouth the words, "I fucking tell those people on Discord." No, he didn't.
I tell you, it's not the Star Dangerlings though; it's those other ones, isn't it? Yeah.
We're going to talk about them next episode.
Yeah, don't worry, they're coming. They're coming.
Those star dangerlings, they're level like 9.
Yes.
The 31 steps of danger.
There's only one that's 31. Find out next episode.
The most dangerous steps is at the top, and there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
You just fall
Then
straight
you get
off.
to the top, and then Dan kills you.
That's what makes them so dangerous. Just
The rust golem is level 31. It's the top. That's Philippe. So the Elvar finishes his drink. He says, I'll tell you what, I can't wait to finally I can't wait to get away from all these people telling us what to do all the time, right? You know, I just you ever get told to join the army, you lot?
Not so much.
Posters all over the place saying, "Oh, you know, join up, fight against the undead." I don't want to fight undead.
Oh, this army, right?
What
not
do you
this
think
army.
you're going to be doing? They're definitely going to be ordering you around, you know that.
Yeah,
Especially
but
as a level 1.
yeah, but it's going to be for good, isn't it? It's going to be helping
I
each
guess.
other.
Yeah.
You don't sound very convinced, Fulton.
No, what are you listening to my name for? Yeah.
We asked him his name.
No, I gave it to the other guy.
I heard you saying it to you.
Yeah, stop listening in. Yeah, I'm gonna. Excuse me. And he goes over to the guy in the black. This guy is just listening in on all our conversations. I don't think that's very cult. I don't think that's very.
This is going so well.
The temptation to go round you now is so overwhelming.
I give it like 2 days until one of you has just gone full cult. Is like betraying the rest.
In it, yeah.
Just
Anyway.
to try and get another step.
I guess we drink up and then head towards the temple.
What about you just going to leave that conversation there?
Shania,
That's very cool. Of course, sit down.
Shania turns to the rest of the danger, or whoever's around, out of earshot of any of the priests or any of the other people.
You're gonna have to. Okay, it will be obvious if you do that because it's only one room. So,
could we not be sort of sitting in a corner and
the trouble is you're all sat at one table together. So, like, if you all get up, leave them, and go to one corner and have a look.
No, not that. If people are talking around in a table, I could turn to someone.
Yeah,
and,
you can
in their ear, so it's
you can kind of
to someone
gradually
else, right?
try and get a message around the room. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Whoever's sitting next to me in the danger.
Velder is next to you. At the moment.
So Velder, okay, so I turn to Velder and whisper in his ear. Have you noticed there seems to be a theme of people who are wanting respect or don't want to be pushed around? That there's kinds of people that seem to want to join this. Are you getting this impression?
Yes, it's almost like the cult is preying on the weak.
Yeah, okay.
All right, should I?
Sorry, I just wanted to, connect with you about this. Okay.
Yes, but I'm definitely getting that vibe.
Yeah.
They, one of them turns to you, Velder, and says, "What's your name, brother?"
Velder.
You're supposed to be the smart one. Brother Velder.
Yes.
Oh, welcome, Brother Velder. Why do you want to join the cult?
I really want to give bread to people. It's a bit of a thing.
Velder, the bread giver.
Velder, the bread giver. Yes. I used to live next to a bakery and they'd never give me bread, and I thought that was awful. So I want to give bread to the world.
Damn right, says somebody.
Yeah.
Them bakers never giving out their bread.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're going to have all the bread you can eat here.
Oh, I just want to give it away. I'm actually wheat intolerant.
Oh, well, that's... that's quite a backstory.
Yeah, it gives me terrible wind.
Do you make different kinds of breads?
Could everybody please give me a fortitude save while I answer that
Just ignore
question?
Bubba that.
Is this anything to do with alcohol drinking?
It is not alcohol, no.
Okay. Because Shania did not drink any alcohol. She got
27
orange juice.
for Folton.
Cool. That's fine.
27 for Folton.
27 for Fulton.
23 for Karagor.
23 for Karagor.
Oh, I've forgotten what we're rolling for. Sorry.
Fortitude.
11 for Velder.
11 for
14 for Bubba.
14. So the
24.
24. Okay, that's very good. So the during the conversation, so the guy was like, "Sorry, what did you say? Bread? Yeah, we get it brought in by bakeries. We don't have a lot of different types.
Oh, we don't get to make it on site.
Oh.
During which Velder and Bubba, you start to feel very sleepy. And after a couple of moments, the two of you kind of slump forward and just start dozing on your chairs. Elvar does the same. He falls asleep as well. The other three of you start to feel quite groggy. So you feel like you've drunk a lot more than you actually have.
What's everybody else on the table looking like?
Everyone else on the table, the priests are now just sort of sitting.
So
Karagor looks specifically at Carlisle and the other initiates.
Carlisle turns and nods to you.
All right. God, it's warm in here, innit? It make you feel quite drowsy. How are you feeling?
Well, brother. Very well indeed.
go on.
Angarthus, you can notice, has just moved to the door and just turned the key in it and takes the key out.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Are we gonna fight?
Angarthus.
No idea.
Excuse me, Angarthus. A couple of our friends they seem to have passed out. What's going on?
There's nothing to be afraid of. Can I get another fortitude save from the three of you, please?
It's 24 again.
24. It's good, but
17.
17.
I also got 17.
17.
It's gonna be Shania's anyway.
Both Karagor and Folton, as you turn, you just kind of lose focus, and both of you slump onto the table as well. Shania, you are the only one still conscious.
My friend, the priest, your new recruits are falling like flies. An explanation would be most agreeable at this point. You are making me most nervous.
Sister Naraya, there is nothing to be afraid of.
How can you say this when people are falling asleep?
They have merely had too much to drink. Please, will you not drink some more of your orange juice with us?
But no. Why would I do such a thing? I do not trust you now.
He nods. He looks over towards the kitchen door, and you see the kitchen door start to open. You can see there are some more figures in grey robes coming out, one holding clubs in their hands. Can I get another fortitude save for me?
Shit. All unconscious as well.
Fuck. 21.
A 21.
He's just holding on. You
stand and get to your feet, but you're really groggy. Your feet are sort of hanging up, wobbling underneath you.
This is not correct. Why there are weapons? Why do you have weapons? What are you doing? Explain to me. Why would you do this?
He sighs and says, "Take her." The priests rush towards you with their clubs held up. We're going to roll initiative, Shania.
Yeah.
Do we get
these motherfuckers
to defend myself?
Do we get perception checks?
No,
to
you guys
wake up
are
from sleep.
You guys are not asleep. You are unconscious.
Okay.
You do not get a
man.
go for it.
Okay.
Imagine Shania just beats all these.
Everyone wakes up and the temple's just on fire, and Shania's sitting there.
Okay,
Don't worry, guys. I got you.
23.
Where the fuck were you?
At 23, Shania, you go first.
Flipping heck.
How many are there?
How many of them are there?
So there are 5 in the room, and another 3 have come in plus
Okay.
Engarthus.
Okay, so look,
So
I'm
there are
standing right in
9
front of Engarthus
priests.
because that's who I was talking to, right?
Yes.
So I grab Engarthus around the neck.
Okay.
All right, and say, back the fuck off! All of you back off, or I will break his fucking neck.
That's going to be an athletics check to try and grab Engarthus.
Okay.
Oh, God. It's going all Pete Tong.
So early as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so
don't have
that
our weapons.
is.
Why are they doing this? We're trying to go.
Unless they want us to be unconscious so that we don't see anything and then we end
Yeah,
up...
I think that was
that's
probably
part of the
it.
ritual.
20,
Why wouldn't they
24?
just offer like a
24.
libation?
You've got
Or
him.
just blindfold
You
us.
grab Engarthus around the neck. Good gosh, he's got bad athletics. So you grab Engarthus. He's like, Sister Shania, Sister Naraya, let it happen. Don't fight us.
No, but you must. Why don't you explain to me why this is necessary? Why is this necessary? Why would you scare me like this?
I need another fortitude save from you.
21. No,
it's a lot
no,
more.
20.
A 20.
Yeah.
Your vision starts to cloud over as you hold him, and you feel your grip lessen, and he catches you as you slip down and says, "It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You're home now." As he lowers you to the ground.
Damn you, ain't got this.
That's how you're going to keep that going. I will have my... Will you just go to sleep?
Go to sleep. Shania, with your incredible fortitude, however, you are the first to awaken. You are lying on a cold stone floor. As you look around, you see the others are beginning to wake up as well. You are in a row of 6 prison cells. There are 6 prison cells. One of you is in each cell. Elvar is in the far cell. A few things become apparent as you look around. The room is quite dark. You can't really see beyond the cells. You can see there is some stonework on the other side of it. None of you have any of your equipment. You are wearing very basic clothes, the clothes that you had underneath. But yes, all of your armor, all of your equipment, all of your weapons, anything you have on you has been taken from you. Crucially, Velder, as you wake up and sort of give yourself a quick pat down, you realize your spell component pouch has been taken, which may well have an effect on what you're able to do with certain things. And your spell book is missing, so you're not able to prepare spells.
With that, when it says somatic, what does that mean?
Somatic is a physical thing. It means you need to be able to move. It's a gesture.
Good.
It's a material.
I hope that, because that doesn't knock me out.
Good.
However, there are some things I'm not going to be able to
But it does mean you can't... spells will carry over to the next day if you want them to, if you don't expend the slot. But until you have your book back, you are not able to prepare spells.
Yeah. So what are the spells that you've got that we know you have for the next foreseeable future?
Well, we can talk about that.
In the individual...
Do you want to talk about that out of character?
So you gradually wake up, you come around, and you sort of stand up in your cells, looking around. You may discuss anything you wish to. Elvar rubs his head and sits up as well. Oh,
Elvar, what happened, mate?
Jimmy, I must have...
I can tell you all exactly what happened.
Oh,
what happened?
We were drugged by the living gods. You all fell asleep, and I saw this happen. And I asked the priest, Engarthis. I said, "Why would you do this?"
Hold on, Araya, hold on. And can I make a perception and just see if there's anyone like a guard listening or anything like that?
Yeah, good shout. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. 17.
17.
It's not bad.
You hear a noise from around a corner. You sort of have a good look around. You realise that outside of these cells, there is a to the left. There is a door which is closed.
Right.
To the right, there is a corridor that sort of disappears off around the corner, and you hear the sound of someone. Cough from somewhere down there. So you have a feeling there is somebody not too far away who may be listening in a little bit.
So I kind of just widen my eyes and just point.
Okay.
Dan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So maybe keep it down.
Dan.
Yes.
Are we the individual cells? We can see each other. Like
can
they're
see
just
each
bars.
other, yeah,
right?
they're just bars.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
In between each other. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So we were drugged. I managed to resist, for I was just drinking the naranja juice. But
Nice.
but even this, eventually I collapsed. But not before I saw them coming in with weapons. Into the rooms that we were in, and the priest just told me to calm down, and I said, "Could you not explain?" And he would not. He refused.
I
tried to grapple him, but then I was overcome.
What kind of weapons were they brandishing?
Clubs.
So, why would they?
Well, if they obviously didn't intend to kill us, otherwise they would have done.
Hey,
Colin, sorry, when you did your perception, you didn't get we didn't get a ping off anyone, did you? There's no one around in visual or...
No, visually there's no one around. It's just someone down in the corridor. We heard a cough, so there's definitely someone kind of there.
Cool.
If we're
Karagor.
talking this quietly, they probably can't hear us.
Karagor stays quiet.
Okay.
Is this part of the initiation?
Why would they? Well, it must be a part of it.
It's got to be right.
But it seems so strange to me. We were there willingly.
Why wouldn't
we
they
were ready
just
to go.
like?
Why would they need to do this?
If it was
This is
a question
most
about
strange.
keeping their stuff secret, why wouldn't they just blindfold us or something?
After a couple of minutes, you hear a door opening from somewhere down the corridor, and sound of footsteps approaching. A man in a black robe wearing a mask. You guess maybe it's Engarthis. And another priest, another priest who is very fat, appears. The priest is carrying a stack of clothes with him, white clothes. Engarthis says, "You're awake."
Yeah, they are
yes.
awake. I do not understand, Engarthis, why you would use these means. We were willing. We were already willing to join you.
I apologize for I apologize for what happened there. It got messy there. You have a strong grip.
Well, you scared me. You understand this. I was here willing and ready to come along on this journey, thinking that we would be working together and making good things happen. And suddenly, these people, my friends, they are dropping like flies around me, and there is no explanation. You must understand, this is very threatening.
I can understand. I was afraid like you when I first joined, but it was necessary to bring you here in that way. It is the first part. It is necessary to purify your body and your soul so that you're properly prepared to receive the living God, to become a part. But you have done well. You have done extremely well in this first part. You will spend your first day here in silent contemplation. When you have fasted, when you are prepared, then you will be invited to rejoin us. If you, after a few days, if you have done well in your initial training, we will return your possessions to you. The living God is not a thief. We do not wish to take things from you that belong to you. You have acquired them yourself, and you have a right to them. And, we will return them to you in good time. But for now, here, the priest goes along the one grey goes along the different cells and hands each of you a white robe. He also goes back round the corner and comes back and pours each of you a bowl of water and leaves it in the cell for you. For now, spend the next day in contemplation. Contemplate on the living God. And when you are prepared, I will return for you.
Brother Ingarthis, before you go, could you tell us a couple of things about the living God so we can spend our time wisely contemplating?
All will become clear in time, Brother Danny.
Very well. Karagor nods, sips the bowl of water, and sits back in his cot, crosses his legs, closes his eyes.
Okay.
Just out of character quickly, Dan, can I ask, is Shania still wearing her bandages and shrouds?
Yeah, they've been ruffled. They've certainly been removed. They've been left back on you, but they've clearly very thoroughly searched you.
Okay.
So there's a good chance, some of your markings are exposed.
Okay, they will have seen that.
They will have definitely seen that when they search you.
And probably know what I am. Okay. All right.
Folton picks up the water and tips it on the floor and then sits in the bed. I assume the bed.
Yeah,
there's bed.
Garthis nods. Is contemplate well, brothers. Tomorrow, the true work begins. And he turns and walks out. The priest looks at all of you and then turns and follows him and leaves you all there in your prison cells with no equipment somewhere in the temple of Razmir. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Ooh. Danger club locked up.
Baby locked up, won't let me out. Locked up, won't let me out.